WTF, that's right.
It's time to hunt, son. That's right.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
back. I'm back from vacation. I was in deepest, darkest Australia. I was in the Outback. Actually, I was just at Outback Steakhouse. I didn't really go to Australia.
God damn it, Dad.
I was hunting bloomin' onions. Why don't you press hunt so we can keep moving?
I'm gonna do that. You know, I don't need your help, Dad. I'm an amazing
Son,
hunter now.
You should use the slugster, son.
I was gonna use the slugster.
The slugster.
Fucking telling me what
it's
to
the
do.
most like a shotgun, and I know you like shotguns. Okay.
What the fuck am I doing here?
I don't know, but when you were 10 and under, you used to suckle at your wet nurse's teat.
I don't even have a gun.
To a really old age for that kind of activity.
10?
Yeah.
No, when I was 10, I was off like shaving my ball hairs.
That's impossible.
Well,
it was probably your wet nurse. She may have shaved your balls while she was suckling you.
okay, well, this has all been a lot of fun, but could you help me figure out how to like get
I'm
my
setting you
gun
up
out?
for this hunt. Don't you understand why you're on this hunt?
I don't even understand what
It's
to
to
do.
make up for suckling at the teat for so many years. Son, hunt that box over there. Maybe there's an animal in that box.
It's a small arms and ammunition box.
Okay, go hunt it.
No, I'm not gonna hunt the box, Dad. I need to find a fucking animal.
Oh.
Where the
yeah.
fuck are all the animals?
I forgot how to hunt for a second.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
out of practice, son. I've been to various restaurants like Outback and Olive Garden and Chili's.
All right, well, just let me do the hunting then. All right.
I just go to these restaurants now. I don't hunt anymore.
Apparently, you can't aim while moving. You have to sit still. After you left for the Outback, which turned out to just be the Outback Steakhouse,
Right about 3 hours ago.
I hit some really hard times, Dad. I
What
really
happened,
did.
son?
Well,
Did you touch yourself?
I tried to kill myself, Dad.
What? Son, no. Son, why?
No, I did.
Son, no, why?
Because I didn't think that I had any value.
No, why,
spent,
son? No, why?
You spent my whole
Why?
life
No,
telling me how
son.
you don't love me.
I love you.
You what? You love me?
Of course I love you,
Are
son.
you serious?
I love you,
But you-
for what you give to me.
What do I give you, Dad?
An excuse.
An excuse for what?
An excuse to get out of taxes.
You still list me as a dependent on your taxes?
Of course I do, son. What do you think has been happening with your taxes all these years?
You're supposed to be doing my taxes.
I claim you as a dependent.
What the fuck?
Actually, nowadays I claim you as two dependents because you're big enough.
All right, I have put on a little weight,
You
but like,
are very large, and now I claim you as two dependents.
I'm not two people, Dad.
You look like two people.
You don't even treat me like one person. Where are the fucking animals? I'm supposed to be fucking hunting here. They're all getting scared off because you keep fucking blabbing your mouth.
Son, you've always been a terrible hunter.
Shut up, man.
You want me to tell you that story about when I was at the Outback Steakhouse?
Yes. Tell me a story about the Outback
I ordered
Steakhouse.
a bloomin' onion with my friend Terry.
Terry?
Yes.
Your gay friend Terry?
He is a gay friend, but I'm not gay. Just he is.
Oh, I shot it. I shot the animal. Oh shit.
Son, what? You can't shoot that far with a shotgun.
Did I kill it? Is it dead?
There it is.
No, oh,
There's
God.
two of them. Son, I think these deer are wearing Kevlar.
The fucking. That was definitely a hit.
On the Kevlar.
Motherfucker!
On the Kevlar flak jacket, yes. Oh, this is making me miss the good old days when we would explore the African wilderness with Mbeki, your mother.
Oh, that was so good compared
Remember
to
that?
this.
Even when you were with me in that snow-covered area where we made fun of you eating salad and being a vegetarian.
I remember that. Yeah,
Those were the good old days.
they were. At least I could actually kill animals back then.
I never thought this day would come where we're sad that Cabela's no longer makes hunting games. Son.
Oh my God, I can't. I'm like hitting a wall here, an invisible wall. Can't go any further this way. This is the worst fucking level ever.
Son, sometimes my friend Terry and I would go to the Outback Steakhouse.
Uh-huh.
We'll order one bloomin' onion.
All right.
That's it.
Well, that's fine. You can do that.
It's really good.
Just get an appetizer. I think a lot of people do that. People love appetizers.
Yeah, and we maybe have a couple drinks.
Yeah. Okay. You and Terry have
Yeah.
a bloomin' onion, share
Yeah.
a bloomin' onion, and have some drinks.
And then I wake up the next day and I don't know what's happened to me.
what do you don't remember what happens after you eat the onion?
No, I go into a rage.
A bloomin' onion induced rage.
Yeah, the bloomin' onion just brings something out of me. I don't know what.
Well, maybe you have some sort of like negative memories associated with.
It's kind of like turning
Bloomin'
into
onions.
a werewolf, except it's because I ate a bloomin' onion.
Maybe you should stop eating bloomin' onions, man.
Terry, he gets really freaked out. He runs home, and then I go out on the prowl.
How many times has this happened?
Every time I go to Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, and how often is that?
About twice a week.
And Terry hasn't like learned that, you know, he shouldn't take you out to Outback
he's a
Steakhouse?
good friend. I know you don't know what that's like because you don't have any friends. Still live in my house, live in the basement, and just eat Cheetos all day.
Wait. Terry, you're not talking about Terry Hawking, the old man with Alzheimer's?
Yeah, Terry Hawking. I didn't know his last name. I just thought he was Terry because people call him, at the place, they call him Terry. And then they were just like, okay, bring him back in one piece.
The place? You mean
Yeah.
the fucking like old folks home?
Yeah, the old folks home or whatever. I don't know. I just go in there and then...
You take Terry out of the old folks
Sure,
home?
I went in there one day. I was like, I need a buddy to go to the Outback Steakhouse with me, and they're like, okay, here's Terry.
You abduct an old man with Alzheimer's and take him to
they let me
Outback
take him. Well, I mean,
Steakhouse?
they used to let me take him. Now I have to take him out the window
What's wrong with you?
because they didn't like it. They didn't like me stealing old people from that place.
Yeah, nobody likes it when you steal old people. You can't just steal old people.
You know who does like it though?
Who?
Son, the old people. They love it. They love to see anybody.
Well-
I steal them right out the window, and they're like, "Oh, are you taking me to the Olive Garden today?" And I'm like, "No, we're going to Outback."
They're like children, Dad. You can't. They don't know how to make decisions for themselves.
They don't have to make the decisions. That's the glorious part. I make the decisions. Son, are you ever gonna shoot a fucking animal in
If
this
I would
fucking stupid
see
game?
one, I would love to shoot
What
one.
is the point of this, and how do you know what's happening?
I can barely tell what's
I
happening.
hate this. I'd rather go steal an old person.
This is the worst.
This hunt was recommended to me by Plasto Joe, son. Plasto Joe said we should hunt
Well,
in this location.
Plasto Joe seems to fucking hate us
I think so.
because this is the
I
worst.
think he wants us dead. This is actually a horror game, right?
I feel like it is.
What, the Whitetail Challenge is actually secretly a horror game? Son, this is a nightmare landscape.
Yep.
I wish Slender Man would show up finally. Can you hunt Slender Man?
Just end this for me, that'd be
Please, please.
nice. Slender Man, give me your slender mercy.
I wish maybe the nurse from Dead by Daylight would come and murder you or something. The last time I was at Outback Steakhouse, I did something I regret.
What?
I was chatting with Terry and we were finishing a bloomin' onion. I flew into a rage and I threw a glass on the floor. Terry started crying.
At Outback Steakhouse?
At Outback Steakhouse, I threw a glass.
Did you get enough of the dipping sauce? Because sometimes they don't
I think
give you enough
maybe that was
dipping
it.
sauce.
Sometimes I run out of dipping sauce. The Outback Steakhouse waitstaff, they kicked me out. Along with Terry. Can you believe they kicked Terry out?
Why?
An old
What did
man
he
with
do?
Alzheimer's? He didn't know. He didn't even remember that I'd done anything or
Well,
flew into a rage.
It was probably because he was with you and he didn't have like any other way to get home because he's a fucking old man with Alzheimer's.
They just kicked him right out. And you know what the worst part about it was?
What?
They had fake Australian accents when they did it. They kept their
Said,
accents.
get out!
Yes,
Get out of
yes,
here!
that's exactly what they sounded like.
That is really weird, man. Because like they're not trained to do that. Like I had a friend who worked at an Outback Steakhouse and they did not like tell him to do that.
It's like they stayed in character while they were hurling me out the door, along with Terry, who's 98. They just pushed him down on the ground.
Are you sure you were at an Outback Steakhouse? Are you sure you didn't just break into some Australian people's houses and then like eat their fried onions and throw their glass on the ground?
No, I've done that before. I know what that's
It
like.
sounds a lot like you did that.
No, I know the difference between breaking into an Australian person's house and eating their onions.
Okay.
Oh my God, there's a green-eyed wolf chasing you, son. Son, do you think
I
you
shot
should
its
shoot
ass
it?
off! I
don't-
shot its ass!
Did you kill it?
I don't know.
Can you harvest it?
Wolf?
That was really exciting. That was the most exciting thing that's happened.
Oh man, Terry. I fear that you're damaging his already severely reduced mental state.
Oh, he's dead.
What?
He died.
How? When?
He died tonight when I threw 2 forks in his skull.
Why would you do that?
Because I flew into a rage after you run out of dipping sauce.
Take it out on other people. Don't take it out on poor
just
Terry.
was sitting there and he was giggling and I threw those forks. There was the salad fork and the regular fork. You know how there's 2 forks?
Yes, he was giggling.
I
That
threw
means he was
both of them
happy.
into his forehead. He wasn't happy though.
Terry's such a sweet, sweet old man.
Terry's got a dark history.
What?
Darker than me.
No, that's
He
not
just
possible.
forgot it all because he's got Alzheimer's. He's lucky.
Was he a Nazi?
Terry's funeral's tomorrow, son, if you want to go. If we ever get out of here.
I do want to go to Terry's funeral.
It's going to be a great ceremony.
I don't know what I should give him, though.
It's not a birthday party, son. You don't give him anything. He's dead.
I should bring something for his family.
He doesn't have a family, son.
What? What? Of course he's got a family.
No, they've been dead for years.
How? What about his children? I know he had children. I played with them. They were my age.
No, he used to be my hunting partner. Actually, we hunted all his children down and killed them.
Wait, you and Terry hunted his kids?
I told you he had a dark history. I sort of assisted his dark history.
Terry killed his own children and you helped him?
Well, yeah, they were dressed like bears.
Why were they dressed like bears?
Because he asked them to, and then he hunted them down and shot them.
He hunted them for sport?
Yeah.
Why? Why not hunt real bears?
It was a bad bear season that year, and he really needed to kill something.
Wow.
So he dressed his children up. You know how like when you hunt a lot and you don't get a chance to all year, and you start to get the lust.
No, I don't know what getting bloodlust after a year of not hunting is.
The hunt lust.
The hunt lust? You're sick.
He had the hunt lust, something fierce.
You and Terry are sick.
And we dressed up all 5 of his children in bear costumes.
He had 5 children? I thought he only had 3.
You should have seen the smallest one. It was the cutest little black bear costume I've ever seen.
And you shot it?
We had one dressed like a grizzly. I shot 3 of them. He shot the other 2.
Wow, you killed more of his kids than he did.
Oh yeah, well I'm a good hunter.
I'm fucking glad that Terry's dead.
Son, I'm supposed to write a speech for Terry's funeral.
Well, that sounds horribly boring, but honestly, it'd probably be more thrilling than this.
I need help coming up with something to say. I'm not really sure like how to commemorate
Terry was an awful human being. He committed infanticide, and I helped him. We should both be arrested.
It's not
and put to death.
infanticide if they're dressed like bears.
It is. It's still infanticide.
No, then they're considered.
It doesn't matter what they're dressed as.
They're bears then.
No, they're not bears.
If you're dressed like a bear, you're basically a bear.
What if you're dressed like
or furry?
What if you're dressed like a banana? Then are you a banana?
Possibly.
How? Possibly. What other criteria would there be? You don't have any more criteria for your bear thing.
It depends. Like, can you be peeled?
Okay, yes, you can be peeled.
Then you're a banana.
Well, guys, this is the game. This is the game we're playing.
This is terrible.
This is it.
Nothing is happening.
This is possibly the worst Angry Hunter game we've ever had to play on this channel.
Even did that Connect one.
Like, yeah, this is even worse than the Connect one. All right, Dad. Well, thanks for your help on this hunting trip. I guess I should go back into retirement.
Do you want to go to Outback Steakhouse?
Yeah, I could really use a bloomin' onion after all this.
I'm just warning you. You probably want to take my silverware away.
I'll just ask them for extra dipping sauce.
Oh
It'll be
yes,
fine.
that's a great idea. I never thought of that.
Yeah, well, you should have. Oh wait, Dad, there's a fucking buck. There's one right there.
That's not a buck, son. That's a doe.
No, it's got horns. It's a fucking buck. God damn it!
Well, that reminds me, son. I met this woman once. Fuck for a buck was her motto.
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna kill this fucking buck, dude.
You'll never kill it, son. Why are you wasting your time? You're wasting bullets.
Well, I'm almost dead anyways. Look, I'm fucking starving. I got nothing. I have to kill this thing. God damn it, deer. Die! Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck you. I'm shooting it. You saw that. It was shot.
It looked like you shot it.
It really did, Dad.
It looked like you really shot that animal.
I really did shoot it, Dad.
You shot that whitetail.
I shot it.
You're really good, son. You're good at shooting whitetails.
Fucking hell.
I'm so proud of you right now. Son, what?
I think I got it. It fell over. It's dead.
Oh my god, son, you actually killed something, son.
Yes.
This is impossible.
Oh my god.
I can't fucking believe it.
What the fuck? Did I win?
You
No, I fucking died.
died.
God damn it.
You died.
Fuck this game. Oh my god.
Friends, Romans, and countrymen, we are gathered here today to commemorate Terry. Terry was a man of principle, a man of daring. He believed that if someone was dressed like a bear, including his own children, they could be shot.